ripping it all apart was quite fun, but the minute I did that, I just want to put it all back together because yeah, I want to get out and ride it, to be honest, before it's too late. I've got a few months to get it ready for Hawkstone, but yeah, I'd like to get out and give it a test because we never really even ran it for very long. We got it running, and the minute we got it running, I just wanted to rip it apart and get it all built. So yeah, start piecing it all back together now. It's obviously going to take a little while because I still need to get the wheels done and built, which, yeah, I need to take them apart some more this weekend as well because I'm getting them sprayed next week along with the casings. But yeah, I need to get the wheels built, get the suspension looked at by someone, but other than that I can start putting everything back together. Right, so I managed to strip everything back down to the frame. I think I'm going to keep this as it is. I'm not going to bother spraying it because, as you can see, it looks like it's been recently done, and it's just money that doesn't need to be spent, to be honest. It's all in pretty good order. There's just the odd little scuff here and some little tiny scuffs, but nothing too bad. So I think I'm just going to give that a real good clean whilst it's empty, and just scrub it right up and get it back to brand new clean, and just leave it as is and focus on doing all the other bits, and yeah, start doing all that, and then I can start piecing some bits back together. Right, so that's everything stripped off the bike now. Yeah, just absolute pile of pieces everywhere here. So this weekend my plan is to give that a right good clean, the engine block, and shove it in a dry blaster. I saw a video online on YouTube of a guy in America do it, and it came up really good. So I'm hoping I'll just get a load of plugs, plug all these holes everywhere, and give it a right good clean, and then shove it in there, and hopefully it'll strip all of this horribleness off and bring it back to like brand new again. Yeah, got the wheels off, need to get them sent away to, well, I need to strip them right down and send the rims and the hubs to be sprayed. I want them a nice gold colour, so I'll get them and the hubs sprayed, and then other than that, yeah, do that engine block. I've got a new exhaust coming this weekend, or this end of this week. Should have a cone pipe coming for that, so yeah, that, and then I'm gonna have to make a start after that on this tank because that will take a long time to get it back to nice standard. So yeah, good to see it all stripped down now, but yeah, a lot of work to do now, so we'll crack on. Right, so that's everything plugged up. I've gone overboard on the exhaust port because I'm just so scared of getting anything in there. So I've got a rubber washer, a rubber plug bunged into there, and I've gone over it with some tape as well just to completely seal it off. Got the air boot all plugged up. Just put some plugs anywhere where there's loads of grease as well, just because I don't want to get it all mixed in and horrible. But yeah, I think that's everything that needs plugging. I'm pretty sure. I'll just go around it one more time and have a little look. But right, so that's it all loaded into the blasting cabinet. Yeah, start spraying it, see if it comes up nice and clean. come out quite nice actually. I don't want to go overboard because, like I said, I'm going to take all the casings, water pump cover, and yeah, both sides casings off, and maybe Cerakote them. So it was mainly just getting this engine block a bit cleaner than what it was. As you can see, I haven't cleaned it, like washed it off yet, but it's come up quite clean now. So it's really hard in the blasting cabinet with something that big, being able to see. Like, you can see the one part where the LED light is shining on, like this head cleaned up quite nice because I could see that really easily. So as you can see, after a nice good clean, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest, how it's turned out. I wasn't sure how long to go for, to be honest, because I watched, like I say, I watched that guy do it on YouTube and it came up really nice after just one quick go in it. And I don't want to go overboard because I'm not trying to make this absolutely perfect. I am going to race it, so it's not going to be like sat as a collector's item. So yeah, quite happy with that. If you look at it from what it was before, that's come up pretty clean. Like I say, I'm going to coat these casings, whether I do that myself or I give them to the same person who's going to do my wheels for me, I'm not sure. But yeah, take the casings off and give them a nice Cerakote, like a nice grey colour, I'm thinking, because I want to do the hubs that colour as well. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right, so I've quickly gone through quite a lot of things on the shot blaster just to get them back to clean. I was going to coat a lot of this stuff, but I think I'll just leave them as they are, back to bare, just nice and cleaned up. Got rid of a lot of that rust that was on them all. I'll leave the shock out because I think I'll get that looked at, but I'll put that back into the frame, and then I've got the engines all cleaned up now. So I'm going to put the engine back into the frame as well once the swing arm's in, and then I'm going to take off all the casings, so like the water pump cover, power valve cover, clutch casing and the ignition cover as well, and get them coated this next week when I go to drop the wheels off to be done. So yeah, I think tomorrow put the swing arm back in, put the engine back into the frame, and then I've actually got loads of bits arrived, so there's lots of bits and bobs. New gear shifter, throttle tube, brake pads, lots of cables, full plastics, and I've also had that little beauty arrive. Yeah, so I had a cone pipe made for a friend of my dad's for the bike. It was an absolute nightmare to find a pipe for this bike. They just don't exist. I was going to get one done by JSV in Holland, which looked smart, but they were like €500 for a cone pipe, so I managed to get a good deal and get this one made. It is a bit of a different shape, I've noticed, to the original, but this will have been the RMX one, I'm guessing, so it could be that that was just a bit different, because I had a 89 RM 250 a few years ago, and I do remember it having a long bit of, probably not that long, but a long bit of straight pipe that I kept burning my leg on. I had to make a little carbon plate for it. So yeah, and this one, this black one, just didn't feel like that when you were sat on it, so I'm guessing that's why it's different, but we'll only know when we'll put it back on. But yeah, put the engine back in tomorrow, swinging arm back in, and then I might try and mount that on when the engine's back in place, just to see how it looks. But yeah, we've got all these bits. We've got some new radiators in there to go on. But yeah, start to put it back together. It'll feel yeah, feel a bit nicer when it's all put back together. So I've fully cleaned both brake calipers now. Like I say, I did try polishing them up a bit, and I gave up and put them back through the sandblaster because I preferred the look. So that's them all cleaned. I've gone in with a little brush, just getting rid of any of the like residue of the sand that's been blasted into all the little crevices and the threads. So I've washed all that out. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of grease on all the pins so they're just going in and out a bit easier. I'm not sure if that's the right grease to use, but I have noticed the rubber seals on these are a bit worn out as well, so I might have to at some point down the line invest in some new ones. But for now I think I'll just put it back together as is. So yeah, I'll quickly dab a bit of grease on them and then put them back together so they're all back in one piece and ready to go back on the bike once I get the wheels back. So I'm just going to quickly strip these wheels down, take the tyres off, take the hubs off, and leave myself with just the rims left. I want to get them sprayed a nice gold colour. So yeah, get these all stripped right back down. So I've just left with the rim and take them to like a powder coaters near me somewhere, and yeah, get them to coat them a nice gold colour for me, which I think will look really good. I've seen quite a few have done these 89 RMs and they end up with like a gold, like an orange gold, but I've seen another one, someone did like a Ken Roxon replica one, and it was like a yellow gold colour and it looked really good. So I'm hoping I can find somewhere that'll do me the same colour as that. So yeah, get these stripped right down and yeah, get them all coated up, and then I don't know, I'll have to find someone who can build the wheel back for me, because I don't know if I trust myself to true a wheel. Never done it before, so I doubt I'd like to do it, to be honest. Right, so I've found what is hopefully the first and last strip bolt on this bike. Like I say, so far everything that I've taken out has come out really easily, surprisingly easily, with how old the bike is. So yeah, on this back brake disc I just had a stripped Allen bolt, so tried to get it out, was just making it worse. So I gave up, and luckily I've got a little tap and die set, so I've drilled it out in the middle. Let's see if I've got it to hand. Yeah, tapped one of these into the drilled hole and get a grip on it, and hopefully if I undo that now with the drill, it'll come with it and bring that threaded out. Yeah, so hopefully that's the last one I'll have to do like that, but luckily I've got a little set for doing it, so make it a little bit easier. But yeah, that's the first one I've had appear on this bike. It's surprisingly, every bolt has surprisingly been not an issue at all. So yeah, hopefully that's the last one.